Wala akong naririnig sa headset.
Mic check. Mic check.
This quick set is powered by Smart 5G. And this is day number 6 of our competition dito sa Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Our first game is between Rosary College kontra Bakolad Tay Tung High School, followed by De La Salle pa kalaban ang Bethel Academy. In our third match, UPIS will take on NU Nazareth School. And match number 4, babalik ang Bacolad Tay Tung, kalaban naman ang Shakey College. And in our fifth match, Naga College Foundation will take on the University of Perpetual Help System Delta. And finally, to cap off the preliminary phase, we have the NU Nazareth School again taking on the University of Santo Tomas. And you can catch the Shakey Super League Girls Volleyball Invitational League Rising Stars Cup live and free on pusop.com. Your game, your community, join now. Also live on Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. You can also watch on Shakey Super League Facebook page and on TV at Solar Sports. And again, that was the quick set powered by Smart 5G. And the first game of our 6-game slate features the Holy Rosary College taking on Bacolod Tay Tung High School. Again, this is the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League Rising Stars 2025. My name is Ken Pangalinan, and alongside me is former St. LaSalle Bacolod standout and soon to be Mrs. Prue. Walang iba kundi si Cathy Abayon. Guten Morgen, Cathy.
Guten Morgen, maayong aga sa tanan. Good morning, magandang umaga po sa lahat ng nanonood. And here on a Tuesday morning, Ken, this is only the first of 6 matches that we will have today.
Pero very important yung araw na ito para sa ating mga team, especially all of them who are vying to go to the next round. Kaya silipin na natin ang ating team standings. We have in Pool A, EAC, locked in, undefeated, 4 wins without a loss. Adamson and LPU still in the hunt of moving on to the next round. Sa Pool B naman, Bacolod Tay Tung 2-0 pero hindi pa sila safe. They still have 2 more games. And in Pool C, KMS, medyo safe na rin, no? With a 3-1 record. Arellano undefeated. They still have 1 more game later on. But in Pool D, ito yung medyo nagkaagulo tayo, no? FEU, Diliman, 3-1 but still not safe because UST and NU Nazareth School will still lock horns, and that's gonna be the very last match today. And ganun ka-exciting yung mga laban natin up until the very last game. Meron tayong implications in terms of moving on to the next round. But we focus first our attention dito sa ating game at hand natin. Holy Rose College taking on Bakolad Tay Tung. It's actually yung Chiang Kai-shek College yung nakalaban ng Holy Rosary College, Cathy, in their last game. They had a valiant effort in this one, although they still dropped this one in straight sets.
Yeah, Ken, pero sa dalawang sets na yon, they both scored 21 points. So first and second sets, 21 points to 25 against Chiang Kai-shek College. But also noticeable din, Ken, they had a total of, while two teams tallied 22 attack points, yung Holy Rosary College, they had more block points. Pero yung medyo nag-alangan sila doon because they had 24 errors compared to just 14 errors dun sa Chiang Kai-shek.
Almost an entire set, no? Yung
Yes.
errors sila, 24. Masyadong marami yan, especially 2 sets lang yung naging labanan doon. And they'll have their hands full going up against this really vaunted squad in Bakolad Tay Tung High School na nabanggit natin. They are playing 4 games in 2 days, Cathy, but judging from their day 1 results, medyo parang di naman nahirapan, no? Although last game nila was against the bronze medalist in the recent palarong pambansa, De La Salle pa, and they were able to take care of business there.
Yeah, Ken, and you just mentioned they both played na palarong pambansa recently. So medyo familiar na rin sila, no? But noticeable that we have 2 players for Bakolad Tay Tung also that just came in here for this league lang. Wala sila nung palarong pambansa. We will find out later. We will talk about that more. But in their previous games, yun nga, yung familiarity was there, but then the attack points of Bakolad Tay Tung was just very dominant at that game.
And so many weapons at their disposal. You've got Ana Hermosura, Rose Almendralejo, but you know, our player in focus, presented by PusoP.com, join now for free. This girl really stepped up, Alexa Bertolano, and she was really impressive in that win kontra dito sa De La Salle Pahati.
Yes, Alexa finished with a team-high 8 points on 6 attacks and 2 service aces against this Green Stallions, Ken. So, ngayon, meron na ng katulong yung ibang teammates niya. No? We keep on hearing Hermosura and all the other players from Bakolad Tay Tung, but ngayon, we have to watch out for Alexa, especially today.
All right, when we return, it's Holy Rosary College taking on Bakolad Tay Tung. Keep it here on the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League Rising Stars Cup 2025.
Don't worry, be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate. Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on. We still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry, be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
The fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. To the break of dawn, fun is never done. Shakey's fun goes on and on. Era to era, what a ride. With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate. Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on.
with decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Back with us here at the Salle Green Hills Gym in San Juan City. And we bring you the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Day 6 na po tayo. Ngayon silipin natin yung Division 2 naman, Kathy, and Salle Green Hills with a 3-1 record. And 2-2 naman ang De La Salle Zobel B. And then ito naman sa kabila, no? Ika 2-1 and DIS 2-1. Remember, Afi, so for both pools, 4 yung magka-qualify for the quarterfinals.
Yes, for we have 2 divisions. As you can, we talked about the teams playing right now. Nasa Division 1 sila, but in Division 2 naman, top 4 per pool. So total of 8 teams ang mag-a-advance sa next round, Ken. And as you can see in the sa pool F, medyo tight itong top 1 and top 2, but it's going to be a tight one for both divisions.
All right, let's get their show on the road. We introduce the starters of Holy Rose College and Bakolad Tay Tung.
Captain opposite hitter number 7 Alexandra Librada. Middle blocker number 3 Helmsley Mamuya. Outside hitter number 8 Cyril Paraso. Middle blocker number 9 Joysa Lescano. Outside hitter number 14 Nezel Bao. Center number 15 Johan Bumbane. And their starting libero is number 2 Laika Abalos. Head coach of Holy Rosary College is Ellen May Quintero. And now the starting lineup for Bakolad Tay Tung High School. Beginning with the team captain, number 12, middle blocker, Donna May De Leon. Opposite hitter, number 2, Alexa Bertolano. Setter, number 4, Jan Rose Bulak. Outside hitter, number 6, Rose Almendra Lejo. Another outside hitter, number 10, Ana Hermosura. Middle blocker, number 18, Brianna Ang. And their starting libero is number 19, Rhea May Tomas. Head coach of Bakolad Tay Tung High School, Ian Macariola.
Starters, first for Holy Rose College, you've got Mamuyak, Alexandra Joy Librada, Cyril Paraso, May Lescano, Nezel Baao, and Johan Bumbane. On the side naman of Bacolod Tay Tung, Alexa Bertolano, Jan Bulak, Rose Almendralejo, Ana Hermosura, Donna May De Leon, and Brianna Nicola Ang. And itong Holy Rose College, still winless. They still have 2 more games today. They will play twice. That's the same case for Bacolod Tay Tung. Although like we said, agaling na nila sa palarong pambasa. They've had to play 4 games in the last 2 days, Kathy. But so far, they've been really impressive. And now, ito si Jan Bulak will start things off. Set number 1 brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. That's a good serve. Out of system agad. Itong Holy Rose College. Holy Rosary College, rather. Ganda nung set. That was picture-perfect execution right off the bat for the Thunderbolts.
We were just talking about Alexa Bertolano at the start of this match, Ken, and now she's already showing us why. You know, noticeable also that we have Brianna Ang in the starting 6 for Bacolod Tay Tung yesterday when they played. Pinasok na siya sa first game on the 3rd set. So this is going to be interesting.
Si Bartolome yung nag-start eh.
Yeah.
Kasama si De Leon. As we see Almendralejo, this time on the left pin, 2-0 agad para dito sa Bacolod Tay Tung.
Of course, Rose Almendralejo, the smart girl that she is, hitting the blocker's hands.
It's really hard to believe grade 10 pa lang tong batang to.
Yes, and she's only 16.
16 pa lang.
Oo. So sa mga nag-aabang sa kanya, medyo may 2 taon pa siya. But then a service error committed there.
Si Jan Bulak, also an impressive setter for Bakolad Tay Tung. Now serving for Holy Rosary College is Johan Pumbane. Bulak. Great setup again. Bertolano able to guide it over.
That set was actually quite low coming from Bulak, but Bertolano just wiping it off the hands of the blockers in front of her.
Nagawa ng paraan dun.
Nakaluhod na nga si Bulak nun.
Ito si Rose.
Nice.
Dreaming with potential. Ganda nung serve nga. At outside yung patama doon ni Baaw.
Baaw, I think Baaw was trying to hit the hands of Brianna Ang. She had two tall blockers in front of her, but didn't work at that time.
Si Brianna, 16 lang din eh, no? Magkaedad yata sila ni Rose.
Ni Bulak din. Actually, Bulak and Brianna Ang. Pareho sila. Magka-batch sila. So they have one more playing year left.
Dami pa nilang pasasakitin na ulo
Oo,
sa
and
high school. Uy, boy pa!
ball still good. Pancake was good. Someone touched the net.
That's on the side of Holy Rosary College. Maagang panimula para dito sa Bacolod Tay Tung High School. Naglaro din sila ng maaga yesterday. Sila yung pinaka-unang match.
Straight from Ilocos.
Straight from Ilocos indeed. Nabalita ko, before they even went to Ilocos from Bacolod, they also went to Baguio.
Yes, they actually stayed here in Manila for a week before they went to Baguio. Kasi naglaro rin sila ng mga tune-up games here in Manila in preparation for the Palarong Pambansa. So, they left Bacolod last May 11.
Grabe, tagal na. Halos isang buwan na silang wala, no?
Oo, and sumakay lang sila ng barko from Bacolod. And I was asking the coaches earlier, they said 19 hours yung biyahe ng barko na yon from Bacolod to Manila.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. But what's crazier is that serve coming from Almendralejo.
Grabe. This serve brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken mojos now.
Almendralejo is just so talented, Ken.
Yeah.
She is also the best server in the recent Palarong Pambansa, and she's showing us just that right now.
Best server, best outside hitter.
Best scorer.
Tama.
Oh, she has it all.
Sana all.
Yeah. Oh, good dig there by Bulak.
Papalo si Hermosura. Good dig as well from the back by HRC. Bulak, back set. Bertolano, down the line hit.
Bertolano is all over the place. Left and right wing, she's got it covered. But we also credit that defense for Ana Hermosura. Itong Bacolod Tay Tung, Ken, medyo an all-around players. Ang dami nilang all-around players inside. And they have 2 games today. So earlier, we thought that Brianna Ang will not start.
Okay.
Because yesterday, di nga siya nag-start.
Yeah.
And I was talking to one of the coaches. He said, they're gonna manage the playing time of the girls in the first game. But then I get, syempre, every game is very important.
Ganda ng hulog ng Holy Rosary College doon.
That was a smart play coming from Holy Rosary, finding that donut hole in the middle.
Actually, setter nila yun.
Nice 1-2 play there coming from the setter.
And you were saying?
As I was saying,
Sige, tuloy mo.
natameme ako din sa drop na yun. And that service is too strong. Sayang yung score na yun. But then I was saying earlier, ang time management nga expected because they will play two games today. And then if they advance to the next round, ang dami pa nilang laro na lalaroin. And galing nga silang Ilocos, no? So, if yung term pa namin sa probinsya, ayaw nilang masunog.
Right.
Itong mga girls.
And I think yung 1-day break after this one before the quarterfinals, parang sila may pinakakailangan sa lahat ng mga teams na meron tayo ngayon.
Oo, deserve din nila magpahinga. Parang tayong lahat. Deserve natin magpahinga once in a while.
Siyempre naman.
Oo, but then here, rest is for the weak, and with that strong serve again, it wasn't indeed very weak. that second service error coming from Holy Rosary College.
Actually, magandang serve, lumabas lang.
Oo, nagkatinginan yung dalawang players ng Bacolod Tay Tung. Kung pumasok yun,
Oo.
ibang usapan na yun.
That's a good dig from their libero. But De Leon was there to stymie that attack. Naitawid ng Holy Rosary College. Sa kabila pupunta ang Bacolod Tay Tung, Hermosura. Good up by Holy Rosary College. Bulak to the middle, De Leon.
Still good.
Ball still alive. De Leon putting some torque in it. Sa kabila pupunta ang HRC. Bakolad Tay Tung. Medyo nagkaagulo
Oh!
pero nagkagulo rin pag sa pag-pick up doon ang Holy Rosary College.
That was actually a good rally. The first rally of the set. But then an off-system play but resulting to a point from Bacolod Tay Tung.
We have a timeout on the floor. 11-3 is the score. The Thunderbolts up by 8.
Hindi aabot ang data.
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Strong start as expected for Bacolod Tay Tung. But you know, you gotta give credit to Holy Rosary College, Kathy, na they're making it making Bacolod Tay Tung earn for those points somehow, di ba?
Yeah, you know, they're trying to play smart volleyball, Ken. They don't have the strongest of attacks, but they're trying to defend every hit. They're trying to hit the hands of the blockers. You know, kasi mahirap kalaban itong Bacolod Tay Tung with strength because they're the taller team.
Ayun, off the block. Nakautak naman dun. Itong si Cyril
Paraso, right on cue there as I was talking about smart volleyball. You know, volleyball doesn't have to be a game of strength. It's also a game of mental toughness. Yung pautakan din talaga dun sa opponent nyo. Kasi kung malakas lang, but then that has a mix of both mental and physical strength coming from Ana Hermosura. Kasi ang Bacolod Tay Tung, their experience, ang dami na nilang nilaro in a span of 1 month. You know, they played in the Palarong Pambansa. They had tune-up games. So parang month-long sila naglalaro ng volleyball. Literally, these girls were eat, sleep, volleyball, repeat.
Yeah.
Diba? Another smart volleyball there coming from Mamuyak.
Yeah.
Again, hitting just the tip of the fingers of the tall blockers in front of her. Like De Leon. And for Bacolod Tay Tung also, if Holy Rosary keeps on doing that, they have to change the timing of their blocks as well.
Good pass from Espinosa. Mayang gets denied. How about Holy Rosary College?
Mamuyak again with that solid block. Saktong-sakto yung marka ng dalawang blockers in front of the spiker. Saradong-sarado, no entry from Holy Rosary.
Plakado yun. Naka-ace pa. Aba, tuloy-tuloy ang Holy Rosary College.
And off a timeout, Cyril with a service ace. Back-to-back points coming from Holy Rosary.
Tuman sa gitna ni Espinosa saka Hermosura. Now Espinosa gets it up pero out of system na. Chance ball for Holy Rosary College. Mamuyak at the middle. Sumabit sa net ang Bacolod Tay Tung.
Wow, back-to-back-to-back points coming from Holy Rosary. And as you can see, Ken, they're really enjoying their time inside the court. You know, they're winless. They have a 0-2 record. So they have nothing to lose, really. And it's nice to see these girls enjoying. You know, they're not looking at the score right now. They're just enjoying. And this is the result if you're having fun inside the court.
This is a 6-1 run, Kathy, by Holy Rosary College. Remember earlier it was 11-3?
Yes.
Naging 3 na lang yung lamang.
After nung timeout, ano kaya yung sinabi ni Coach doon sa timeout? Nagising yung mga girls. And another point coming from that De Leon attack error.
This is a rare timeout called by Coach Ian Maariola. We'll pause for a break. We'll be back.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's a plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Still here at the LaSalle Green Hills Gym as we bring you the action between Holy Rosary College and Bakolad Tay Tung High School. What about Holy Rosary College, Kaki? Tuloy-tuloy ang pagbulusok nila dito.
The girls from Santa Rosa shaking the Bacolod noon from Western Visayas. Can every time out, merong resulta na lumalabas dito for Coach Ellen May Quintero, who was also a volleyball player for Calabarzon back in her glory days, but still good.
Ganda ng coverage, ha? Ng Holy Rosary doon. Doon na De Leon finally gets it through.
De Leon with the help of the net there. The blockers were there right in front of her. Credits to Holy Rosary College for playing good defense. You know, they were all over the court as well. And De Leon got lucky there. The net was on her side at that play.
Yung sinasabi ko kanina kahit naghahabol sila, Kafi, meron silang digging They're able to get up those balls.
May coverage. They have it on the floor. And now, an attack point coming from Nizel Baao. Hinulog lang niya dun sa likod ng blockers. You know, again, smart volleyball, Ken. It doesn't have to be a strong one. A point is a point.
And sometimes, especially if you're a strong team going up against a really resilient and pesky squad on the other side of the net, masusubukan yung katatagan at patience mo
Tsaka achievement na yun, no? Na, you know, you can play a close one against the silver medalist of Palarong Pambansa. A combination play!
Tapla na tayo!
Coach Ian calling fire out as
Magsasab.
he brings in Almendralejo.
Binalik niya.
Ayaw nang i-risk ni Coach Ian.
13 all. How about that? A 10-2 run by Holy Rosary College.
These girls from Holy Rosary College really woke up on the right side of the bed today, Ken. But then,
napakalutong naman nung palo na yon ni Rose Almendralejo.
fire out indeed. Almendralejo said no more. As Almendralejo with a strong attack. You know, when she's inside the court, you can really feel her presence, Ken.
Yeah. Coming from a family of athletes, si Rose Almendralejo.
Her ate is also playing for Enderan. Oh!
Bertolano naman.
It just started with one Almendralejo attack to wake up these girls, and now Alexa Bertolano also contributing to that back-to-back points coming from Bakolad Tay Tung.
Matatandaan nyo si Ali Bertolano nang galing din sa school na ito. Played for the UP Fighting Maroons.
Good
Luck,
coverage.
reverse set. Bertolano again. Good pickup by Holy Rosary College. Almost from Bumbane. Almendralejo adjust.
Oh, good coverage from Holy Rosary.
In transition, Bertolano, the tip is good.
The set was low, but Bertolano was too quick. Grabe yung adjustment ni Alexa Bertolano. If you take a look at this scan, it wasn't the set that she usually gets, but then her hands are just too quick. Naihabol niya yung drop na yon.
Lamang ng tatlo ang Bakolad Tay Tung High School.
Still good.
Naitawid ng libero at siya pa ang nakapuntos. Jasmine Ramos.
1 point for the libero right there.
Sorry, that was Justin Abalos.
Justin Avalos tricking Bakolad Tay Tung, caught the girls by surprise.
Serving now is their setter again, Johan Bumbane. That one is out. Yun yung dapat ingatan nila, no? Yung mga unforced errors.
But you know, it's still nice to see the girls, even if they commit errors here and there. The Holy Rosary College girls, nakasmile pa rin sila, no? You can see how they're really having fun inside the court. Kasi yung pressure right now is with Bakolad Tay Tung.
Right. Maganda actually disposition nitong Holy Rosary College coming in. Bertolano though has other ideas, another point.
Bertolano just high and above both blockers in front of her.
That smart powered up play was brought to you by Smart's Power All 99. Load now. And she's really smart with her attacks. May variety in how she approaches.
Tsaka hindi mo mababasa kung ano yung next na gagawin niya.
Sa nag-iisip na siya bago pa siya tumalon, sinisipat niya yung court kung saan niya pwede dalhin yung bola
And what's more admirable pa, Ken, because she has the ability to adjust mid-air. So no matter what kind of set she gets from her setter, nahahanapan niya ng paraan. And hindi lang yung paraan na maitawid lang, paraan na makapuntos.
Uy,
Another 1-2 play. But then,
ay, illegal attack ba? Hindi.
Let's see.
Wait. That was a call.
The Bakolad Tay Tung girls were saying that the setter was a backline player.
Hindi, pero puntos ba ng... No, it's points ng puntos ng Holy Rosary College.
Still stays. Because I think her hands didn't go over the net, the band of the net, which is legal, Ken.
Okay.
Unless nagtumalon siya and nilusot, then that's illegal. But at that point, pinasok lang niya doon. And now Bakolad Tay Tung has to recover right away.
Again, Holy Rosary College really doing a good job scrambling. And another point by Paraso.
Paraso with the help of the net. And with a smile on her face.
Yeah. Importante dun
I think it was Cyril.
Si Paraso nga.
Oh, Paraso. Cyril. Si Cyril kanina pa siya, no? Nanggugulat dito sa Bakolad Tay Tung. But then,
wala na sila nagawa dun.
Ana Hermosura with the game face on. Attacking in the middle with that combination play.
2016.
Pero kung makikita mo, Ken, no, every ball na tumatawid dito sa Holy Rosary, nahahawakan nila. So meaning, alam nila saan pupunta yung bola. Hindi lang nila napopwestohan ng maayos.
Hermosura gets it over. Bumbane, muntik nang dumikit sa net. At tuluyan na nga nangyari yun.
Masyado siyang nadikit dun sa net and committed that error.
Net fault against Holy Rosary College, 21-16.
Now we have Brianna Ang preparing to serve the crowd favorite.
Oo. Dinubog nga to sa Ilocos Norte.
Sa palarong pabansa. You know, I've been reading online. Hinahalin tulad siya kay Maddie Madayag. Yung magkamukha daw sila.
That's a good comparison.
Tsaka pareho silang middle blocker.
Off the block, Ana Hermosura.
Then of course, Brianna is Brianna. Maddie is Maddie.
Yeah.
You know?
Pag gusto kong isama sa conversation dyan yung Cathy Abayo.
Malayo.
Malayo ba?
Hindi.
Parang di naman.
Pareho lang kaming Ilongga.
Ayun, sige.
Yan.
Si Maddie ba Ilongga ba? O Cebuana ba? Hindi ko alam. Sorry.
Si Maddie? I think she's from Davao.
Davaoeña. Tama. Bisaya pa din. Bisaya. Ilongga.
Bisdak.
Bisdak?
And you know, speaking of, we have talents all over. We have talent all over the Philippines, Ken. You know, and Shakey's is just one venue for us to see these talents as early as now, Ken.
Yeah. Wait, what's the call here? Point going to Bakolad Tay Tung. And now they're 2 points away from grabbing set number 1. Let's listen in to Coach Ellen.
Ilan lang yung lamang nila sa atin. Binigay natin yung service, binigay natin yung touch net. Nakakagawa naman tayo ng puntos, kaso yung mga madadaling puntos, yung mga unforced error, binibigay pa natin sa kanila. Huwag naman kayo masyadong mabait. Gusto naman, bawi lang tayo, malayo pa yan. Kaya pa natin kunin yan. Let's go.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G. Parang naa-relate yung partner ko dun sa sinabi ni Coach Ellen.
Oh, dun sa part na wag masyadong mabait.
Oo.
Hindi, joke lang. Hindi, pero tama yung sinabi ni Coach Ellen. You know, nakakadikit sila, nakakabasa sila, nakakapuntos naman sila, nauutangan naman nila itong Bakolad Tay Tung. In fact, kanina, they were tied at 13, but then again, their errors are very, very costly. And Coach Ellen nga emphasized na you know, huwag masyadong mabait. Sa volleyball, pag nasa court, hindi ka pwedeng nagbibigay na nagbibigay. Kasi very costly talaga yon. And De Leon was laughing because I think it was too low for her, but then nadiskartehan ni De Leon. Actually, kanina pa siyang humihingi ng mas mataas na set dito kay Bulak. Or siguro, Ken, dahil ngayon nga lang ulit pumunta dito si De Leon. Ngayon lang sila ulit naglaro ni Bulak. So, nag-a-adjust ulit itong si Bulak sa timing nila. Good luck
Kasi
there.
di sila kasama sa palarong pambansa eh. Sila ni Hermosura.
Oh, still good.
Bulak gets it across. Justin Abalos setting up her teammate on the right side. Almendralejo from the pipe. HRC will reload, but someone committed the double contact, and yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Ellen, yung nagpapamigay ng puntos. And that one proved really costly, Kathy.
Yeah, masyado nga silang mabait doon sa first set nila. But then again, it's nice to see that Holy Rosary was able to play a close game doon sa first set natin.
Yep, 25-17 yung naging talaan ng set number 1. Set number 2 in just a bit when we return.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
The fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. To the break of dawn, fun is never done. Let's all party! Shakey's fun goes on and on.
Era to era, what a ride. With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate.
Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on, we still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Hindi aabot ang data.
Back with us here at the Salle Green Hills Gymnasium in San Juan City. Nakita natin ang Bakolad Tay Tung na ipanalo yung first set 25-17 pero hindi naging madali. Tandaan natin for those who are just tuning in, ang ganda ng simula ng Thunderbolts dito. They had an 11-3 start, Kathy, 8-point lead. Pero hinabol nitong Holy Rosary College. They were able to even things out at 13 apiece with a 10-2 run. But slowly but surely, Bakolad Tay Tung was able to regain their bearings and get this set job done here.
It was actually Alexa Bertolano's start, no, na gumising dito sa Bakolad Tay Tung. But then after a timeout coming from Holy Rosary College, parang nagising din itong Holy Rosary and scored back-to-back points right after. And then medyo nagrattle na itong Bakolad Tay Tung and binalik nila si Almendralejo. As we take a look at the statistics of the first set, we have 7 attacks coming from Holy Rosary, but 14 attacks from Bakolad Tay Tung. 1 block pa nga itong Holy Rosary. None for Bacolod Tay Tung. 3 service aces. So actually, lumamang lang din talaga itong Bacolod Tay Tung High School sa attacks. Pero itong Holy Rosary, kahit lamang sila sa blocks, lamang sila dun sa service ace, but then their errors are yun talaga yung pumatay sa kanila dun sa first set. And ika nga ni Coach Ellen, masyado silang naging mabait ng first set. Let's see if they're gonna be a fiercer team coming this second set.
This set brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Brianna Ang From Bakolad Tay Tung, Paraso, masyadong malakas from the pipe.
Baraso, but no fear attack doon, no? Kasi masyado lang malakas for her. Si Cyril kanina pa siya, wala talaga siyang takot. I like how she plays, Ken. But then Bakolad Tay Tung obviously will not allow her to have an easy life. And now Bulak is on the service deck and she has 3 spikers in front.
Ramos, naitawid. Naiangat din ng Bakolad Tay Tung, but a free ball for Holy Rosary College. Ramos. Almendralejo. Pumbane setting up De Guzman. Rose again. Paraso with a good pass.
Now red by the libero.
Oh! Bertolano na naman.
Kanina si Bertolano rin yung first point and now she starts this second set with another one. That was a good set coming from Bulak as well. She knew where that ball was going, Ken.
Coach Ian Macariola, long-time head coach of Bakolad Tay Tung. Nung time mo ba, Kathy, talagang matunog na yung Bakolad Tay Tung? Siyempre, nireveal ko yung edad mo. No? Hindi naman
Huwag
natunog
nating
agaw lang
i-reveal.
po.
Nung time ko na lang. Well, in Bacolod, actually, Bacolod Tay Tung, if I can remember, they had a good volleyball program na rin naman back in the day, during my time. But then, at that time talaga, it was LaSalle, USLSIS, University of St. LaSalle IS. Kasi that time, the players there were Ariel, Esoniero, we have Giselle Tan. Sila yung mga players that time. And itong Bacolod Tay Tung, parang 5 years ago yata, medyo tumunog talaga sila. And Angel kanino also went to Bacolod Tay Tung.
Mga early high school days ba niya yun?
Oo, and then nilipat siya sa
LaSalle.
Oo.
Dami nang galing sa Bacolod Tay Tung eh. The Munares sisters, if you recall, also came from that program.
Kaya, you know, Coach Ian also worked hard for the program and also with the support of a lot of people around them, like sila Sir Boy Montalvo, and of course the parents also of the players. Lalo na si Boss Boy nila. Sir Boy Montalvo.
So, ang daming laging kwento niya ni Sir Boy eh, pag nakikita ko eh.
Oh, strong attack from Rose Almendralejo there.
Brianna Ang guides it to her setter. Setting up Rose Almendralejo.
Rose Almendralejo, just unstoppable after that strong attack. Actually, sumabit pa nga sa net. Not the strongest of attacks actually from Rose. But we were talking about the support that Bacolod Tay Tung got. Si Sir Boy Montalvo has been with them for the longest time and even guiding these girls even after high school, Ken.
Yeah. Actually, mga girls niya na nasa Ateneo na sinusubaybarin pa rin niya. Sila Alex Montoro, Gian Chuatico, Casey Cortez.
Yeah, madami na ring magagaling ang nanggaling dito sa Bacolod Tay Tung. And the exposure now of the girls are different compared to back in the day. There we have on the screen.
Ang walang kabaguran na si Sir Boy.
Galing pa siyang Ilocos. Pumunta siya ng Bacolod, Ilocos, dito, Baguio. Kaya itong Bacolod Tay Tung girls are really working hard also to give him the best result possible.
Yeah. You know, I say it in jest na walang kapaguran, but of course, that's an overstatement. Siyempre, may nararamdaman na rin bago yan si Sir Boy, but you know, it just says a lot to his commitment to his girls who are playing. They've been away for almost a month from home. And that support really could really help tong mga young girls na really perform at a high level consistently, and they're trying to get the crown this time around dito sa Shakey's GVIL natin, Kathy.
Of course, itong Holy Rosary, hindi rin papayag na mapapadali yun.
Oo naman.
Diba? Gusto rin nilang mahirapan. Actually, we're at 2-6. Pero Ken, kanina nga yung start natin, you know, akala natin. Oo. So, let's see.
Brianna Ang napalakas lang.
Napalakas masyado doon. And I like the smile of Holy Rosary talaga. Itong si Mamuyak, now on the service deck. So, Bakolad Tay Tung could not afford to commit errors at this point, Ken. Kasi hanggang 3 sets lang tayo,
Yeah.
diba, for the elimination.
Good pickup by Jasmine Ramos.
Still good.
Sa gitna, Brianna Ang. Ramos
Oh.
barely getting it up. And not enough for Mamuyak to get it up for that third ball. Point going to Bakolad Tay Tung High School.
It was a good try coming from the girls of Holy Rosary. Medyo mababa. Itong set ni Bolak dito sa middles niya, medyo hindi pa tugma dun sa gusto ng mga middles niya, no? So, kailangan niya ring mag-adjust if she wants to activate the middles. Especially, they have another game this afternoon.
Yeah.
And speaking of activation in the middle, Holy Rosary, with that middle attack coming from Lescano,
Oh, si Lescano.
right in the middle. Kanina pa nila ginagawa yun sa Bacolod Tay Tung. From their 1-2 plays, doon lagi.
An ace again.
And a service ace.
Pang-apat na nila yan, di ba?
Oh,
They had 3 in set number 1.
now another one coming from De Guzman.
Ang magandang ginagawa nila doon sa mga serve nila, pinapadaan nila sa gitna nung
Oo,
libero. Sa sa spiker sa likod.
Oh, still good.
Sayang.
Yeah, yun yung sinasabi ko kanina, Ken. They know where the ball is going. Hindi lang nila napapwestuhan. They're just a step too late.
Aha.
But then they can anticipate kung saan pupunta. You know, if ma-practice nila yung mapwestuhan nila ng maaga, mas mahihirapan itong Bacolod Tay Tung.
Bertolano. Jump serve.
A nice receive. Oh,
Si Lescano was unable to manufacture a point.
it was a shoot set, but another error committed by Lescano na nakahawak siya dun sa net.
9-5. 4-point lead for Bacolod Tay Tung. Another jump serve from Bertolano. Good pass by Ramos. Oh, ang ganda naman nung atake doon ni Cyril Paraso.
Cyril Paraso powering and hammering that hit. Again, not the highest of attacks, not the strongest of attacks, but just the right amount of power and height.
Munti ka na, maka-ace ulit si Paraso doon. Lescano,
Lescano was
medyo
a
wala sa timing si Lescano on the last couple of sequences.
another one, let's see.
Mababa.
It was, I think she was trying to do a 1-2 play.
Ooh, and Ramos, cross-court, unsuccessful. It goes wide.
No touch. Nagmadali siya dun sa atake niya na yon. And then we have a substitution here. Labajo coming in for Bulak. A taller setter.
Yeah. Now for Holy Rosary College, Phil Balmaceda comes in. Setter din ang nagpalitan naman para dito sa HRC.
Tingnan natin if the pace of the game will change.
10-6 our score. Paraso unable to get it up. Another ace.
That was too strong for Cyril to handle. Good serve coming from
Hermosura.
Hermosura.
11-6. 5-point lead. Ayun, outside na.
Same target but just a little bit too strong for Anna.
Lescano naman ngayon.
You know, I can only imagine ang mga players natin, di ba, itong Holy Rosary, of course, they were able to practice kahit wala nang pasok, no? Practice pa rin sila. And Lescano, that service is, ito namang Bacolod Tay Tung bumabiyahe pa, but then as you take a look at this replay, that service is, it just dropped in front of the libero, but it was too strong. Itong mga girls, kahit walang pasok, walang pahinga.
Oo naman.
Diba? And it's just nice to see also. So, for those watching us now, huwag kang maawa dito sa mga players ito. You know, they're enjoying. Actually, sports is a very good way to practice discipline din, no? So, in a way, you know, it's having fun, but also at the same time, developing discipline and camaraderie.
So ikaw, na-experience mo playing kagaya ng
Oh, yeah.
Bacolod?
All
4
year
games in
round.
2 days.
Dati, nung college ako dun sa Bacolod. Kasi, ang dami din namin sinasalihan dati. Kasi
Oo.
Coach Roger Valenzuela, my coach. Oh,
Uy, ganda.
that was a good attack coming from Ramos.
Si Jasmine Ramos ulit, ha?
Yeah, kasi 2 blockers yung nasa harap niya, na ilusot niya doon. That was a good attack coming from Holy Rosary. As I was saying, ang dami namin sinalihan din dati. Dati humihingi rin kami ng pahinga. Oo, ganung level din. But then, ngayon, high school pa lang,
Aha.
babad na sila.
Balmaceda.
Oh,
combination play! Ganda naman nun.
Another point from Ramos, back-to-back points. Now, in the middle.
That Smart Powered Up play brought to you by Smart's Power All 99. Load now. That's a great play call there, Kathy.
Saktong-sakto dun sa corner yung atake na yon. And now,
Isa na
we're
lang.
10 to 11. Napako na naman sa 11 itong Bakolad Tay Tung. And let's see if...
Uy! Ano bang balak sana nila doon?
Slide set sana yung akala nitong middle, slide set siya. But then it was an a quick na nabigay ng setter.
Aha.
So bumalik na itong si Bombane. Pinag-ano lang muna siya ni Coach Ellen from the outside. You know, pinanood lang muna sa kanya yung game.
Minsan kailangan mo yun, eh.
Oh, but then that service error is now helping Holy Rosary College as well. Now they're only down by 1. And now Bombane is at the back, so that means she has 3 spikers in front of her. Or in front.
Labajo setting up Hermosura, but was sent back to the friend zone by
Helmsley
Mamuyak.
Mamuyak. Never giving up on every point. Bantay na bantay yung backline attack na yon.
12 all tayo, ah.
And now we're tied.
Happy birthday daw to Charlie. Charlie, how are you, Charlie?
Who's in Canada.
Oh, yeah. Ramos.
Oh,
Yes!
another one coming from Ramos. Hindi pa nasolusyonan yung mga atake niya nitong Bakolad Tay Tung. As you take a look at this, once again, same cross-court attack. Very successful for Ramos.
And now they have the lead as Bakolad Tay Tung needs this timeout.
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Stay with us here at the Salle Green Hills Gym in San Juan. And how about Holy Rosary College? Their first taste of the lead. And they're taking it right to Bacolod Tay Tung High School right now. It's 13-12 here in set number 2.
Oh,
But that's gonna be costly. Again, yun yung naging problema nila, Kathy, in set number 1. They had 10 errors.
and at that time, syempre ayaw nyo na magkaroon ka ng error off a timeout. That's why the coaches remind you usually to take your time at the service line off a timeout. Kasi it could be very costly.
Madalas mangyari yan, eh. Ito si De Guzman, well-placed shot.
De Guzman finding that sweet spot down the line. Actually, tinapod niya na lang doon sa down the line. Nobody there for Bakolad Tay Tung. Okay, and this is a close one now.
Yeah.
These girls trying to outsmart each other every play.
What do you think has been giving problems so far para dito sa Bacolod Tay Tung?
I think if I look at them from the outside, they're kind of stiff in a way. Kasi siguro na iisip na nila na nalalamangan sila. Ngayon, nababasa yung mga bola nila. And just like that, nauutakan sila. So, parang I think it's unfamiliar territory for Bakolad Tay Tung. Meanwhile, on the other hand, itong Holy Rosary College naman, they're just having fun. Not the smoothest volleyball, but then there's a light environment inside the court for them. So, nagagawa nila yung kailangan nilang gawin. Because in volleyball, the more you get worried about the errors that you're going to commit, the more chances that you will commit those errors. So,
Ooh, Mamuyak just breaking through that wall.
and Holy Rosary College is just taking advantage of it. With Mamuyak getting activated as well. Kanina medyo tinatansya pa nitong setter ng Holy Rosary yung middles niya, but then now it's been working.
And with the way Holy Rosary College is playing right now, you wouldn't think they're winless so far.
Oh yeah. Kaya every game is important here, Ken.
De Guzman, that's too long.
No, Brianna didn't touch the ball. But then Holy Rosary is still up by 2.
And now, Coach Ian inserts Bartolome, who you mentioned got injured in the quarterfinals in their palarong pambansa stint.
Yeah, she had, I think, an ankle sprain. Natapilok siya nung first game nila sa quarterfinals. So, ngayon, she's okay. I asked the coaches, wala namang injured sa team na ngayon. Lahat healthy.
Bumbane to Paraso. Bulak shoots it up to Hermosura. What a dig there by Ramos. Paraso! Almost.
Good.
Bulak gets it across again. Paraso tries one more time.
Cyril Paraso just putting some spin in every attack. Pinapalusot niya lang doon sa shorter blocker. You look at this. She tried to avoid the hands of Brianna Ang. Pinapadaan niya dito kay Bertolano, and it worked. It just fell right behind her. Cyril Bertolano has been playing very smart today, Ken. Another chance ball. Let's see what Holy Rosary has in store.
Lescano finally times that well. Hermosura.
Oh, still good.
Paraso again. Naitawid ng HRC. Ana once more. Mamuyak with a pickup. Paraso from the left pin. Will not get it across for touches.
Wow, the defense of Holy Rosary College has been very good. Even their middle is defending at the back as well. Mamuyak earlier got the dig.
Yeah.
Coming from Hermosura. So lahat sila ngayon, Ken, gumagalaw. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina, hindi sila, yung flow nila inside the court is smoother than Bakolad Tay Tung now.
While Bacolad Tay Tung almost scrambling at every time. Lescano taking advantage.
That was a great read coming from Joyce Lescano with Bakolad Tay Tung scrambling. Height is might indeed.
Yeah. 18-15 now. HRC with a 3-point lead.
Good reception.
Bulak, reverse set. All power on that one by Alexa Bertolano.
That was Alexa Bertolano special. That was a nice set coming from Bulak. Nobody there. Cyril was too late for that attack.
Baba sa dalawang lamang. Bertolano is now at the back. Ramos again. Great pass. Paraso. It will drop for her.
Cyril Paraso changing her mind mid-air. Look at her go. You thought she was going to hit it strong, but then last minute she changed the pace of her attack, and it worked for her.
3-point lead. So, reinforcement coming in. Paraso will get a breather. Francisco will come in to serve and defend.
Pinagpahinga muna ni Coach Ellen itong si Cyril Paraso. Well-deserved din yung pahinga. But Francisco with a nice serve.
Abalos, bump set to Ramos, got sent back. Now they go to the other side. Francisco.
Nag-alangan siya
Yeah.
doon.
Yan yung mga unforced errors.
Yeah, she thought she was going to cross the line. But then now, Holy Rosary College is still up by 2. And now Bakolad Tay Tung is serving 17-19.
2-point lead. 8 points. Si Cyril Paraso so far.
Nice set.
Jasmine Ramos breaking through the wall.
That was a nice set as well. Jasmine Ramos hitting it. It was a strong attack as well. Too much to handle for Bulak. Pinapadaan na lang nitong Holy Rosary lahat ng bola nila kay Bulak. Trying to avoid the taller middles of Bakolad Tay Tung, and it's been working.
And they clearly came in with a game plan in mind. And they're executing it almost to perfection. Bumbane went for the 1-2. Lescano, good pickup. Ramos cross court. Naiangat. Bakolad Tay Tung.
Good luck.
Almendralejo undeterred though. Long rally ensues. Delame De Leon did not have the angle on that one.
Not enough spin on that ball. She had a miss hit. And Bakolad Tay Tung is calling for timeout.
And they're trailing here by 4 points, 21-17.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Back with us here at the Salle Green Hills Gym. Nakasalukuyan ngayon. Well, maybe a surprise to many of the fans watching, but Holy Rosary College taking it to Bakolad Tay Tung in set number 2. They're up by 4 and just 4 points away from stealing this set. Let's see how Bakolad Tay Tung responds.
Oh, ball still good. Good defense from Holy Rosary.
Bulak to De Leon.
Too low again for De Leon. And she's been committing those errors because she couldn't get the set that she wants coming from Bulak. So, para mag-work itong middles ng Bakolad Tay Tung, Bulak should adjust the height. Kasi matatangkad naman yung mga middles niya.
Yeah.
So, even if it's too high, it's better than giving a ball that's too low.
Let's see if she could oblige Bulak. Almendralejo against just a single blocker, able to get that one through.
That set perfect for Almendralejo. The blockers had no time to position, to get the right position in front of her.
Doname De Leon now at the back.
Now we have their Bacolod Tay Tung's tallest player in front, si Bartolome.
Yeah.
Who's 5'11", by the way.
Grabe. Iba ng matangkad.
Iba na ang matangkad. And you know, the result, medyo intimidating nga naman if you have a tall blocker in front of you. Kaya lumabas na lang yung bola ng Holy Rosary College.
Almendralejo may height din at that as a wing spiker.
I think she's 5'9". or
Umangkad pa
5'8".
siya eh.
Tatangkad pa yan. 16 pa lang
Kaya
siya.
nga eh.
Chance ball coming for Bacolod Tay Tung. Let's see.
Almendralejo emerges and able to score.
Almendralejo coming from nowhere, surprising Holy Rosary College. This combination play is perfectly executed. Now, Bulak pumuporsyento na lang din siya dito kay Rose Almendralejo. What a luxury for Bulak right now.
Lead down to 2. Muamuyak almost. Great dig from the back by Hermosura. Almendralejo gets it across. Babalik sa bola sa kanila. Almendralejo again.
Still good.
Ramos able to keep that ball in play.
Oh, Ramos! Good dig again.
Stephanie Ramos is just everywhere for HRC.
Ah.
How about that play though by Jan Bulak?
John Rose Bulak recognizing that the defense of Holy Rosary has been reading her spikers, putting the matters to her hand.
Pakinggan natin si Coach Ellen.
Para ma-break ng konti yung momentum. Lamang tayo, hindi tayo yung naghahabol. Sila yung naghahabol sa atin. So, gawin lang natin yung kailangan natin gawin. Kailangan natin ng service receive. Kasi Mano, kung paano nyo matouch yung bola, basta umangat, walang problema. Let's go!
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
You know, Coach Ellen mentioned that it's just to kill the momentum. That timeout was called to kill the momentum of Bakolad Tay Tung. And let's see if it's gonna work. Kanina, sinabi niya sa timeout, huwag tayong masyadong mabait. Actually, ngayon, hindi na sila masyadong mabait eh. Kasi, di ba, sinisipagan na nila, hindi na sila masyadong nagko-commit ng errors, but kaya humihingi siya ngayon ng good service receive so they can execute their plays.
Uy!
Well read.
Went for the 1-2. Bakolad Tay Tung will reload. Almendralejo right in between the eyes at tinamaan po ang aming monitor dito.
Rose Almendralejo. What a hit.
Oo.
Hit talaga.
On target talaga.
Rose Almendralejo not being too mabait at that play.
That was vicious from Rose. And she's trying to take over. And now, an ace coming from Bakolad Tay Tung. They have taken the lead. And we have a timeout again by Coach Ellen of Holy Rosary College. We'll be back.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
How about Bakolad Tay Tung showing character, Kathy, after being down by 5 points. They have taken the lead.
And it's the experience now, Ken, playing here for Bakolad Tay Tung. It plays a big part of that run. Especially Almendralejo is in front.
Again, she
Yes.
goes for the drop ball.
Changed her mind mid-air.
She has certainly taken charge here, Kathy.
Pangalawang successful attack niya na yun in the middle. So the variety of plays here has been working for Bakolad Tay Tung.
They're now at match point, just like that.
Let's see, hindi pa tapos.
Oo.
Malay mo, mahabol pa ng Holy Rosary.
Tingnan natin. De Guzman, medyo palyado yung first ball. Gonna be a chance for BTT. Stephanie Ramos sends it to her setter.
Good set there.
Hermosura bumps it up. Almendralejo goes for it. Paraso from the back. Off speed from Baao. Bula. Almendralejo again! And that's gonna do it. Rose Almendralejo simply unstoppable during the last few sequences, Kathy.
Almendralejo, the super Ilongga coming from Bacolod Tay Tung. Ang daming puntos niya, nasa harap lang siya, Ken, ha? And hindi na naikot yung hindi na nag-rotate itong Bacolod Tay Tung, and Rose Almendralejo has been delivering a lot of points already. Just the fact that she's in front, and credit to Bulak for recognizing that as well. Hindi na siya nag-risk. Sinimplihan na lang niya, just bring the ball where Rose is.
And take nothing away from the effort of Holy Rosary College. Despite not having a win so far, they probably played their best game yet this season, Kathy.
Yeah, and the fact that they also played their best game so far, no, Ken, because they have another game after this. Yung Bacolod Tay Tung naman, napiga rin sila, and they were able to show also the best game that they could. So, in their first game for today.
All right, final score natin 25-17, 25-22. Bacolod Tay Tung notching their third win in hard-earned fashion. We'll be back dito sa Shakey's GVIL.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
The fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. To the break of dawn, fun is never done. Let's all party. Shakey's fun goes on and on.
Hero to hero, what a ride. With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate.
Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on. We still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Again, the final score, 25-17, 25-22. Bakolad Tay Tung winning over Holy Rosary College in straight sets. But it did not go easy for them. And now we'll check out the MVP of the match brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Kathy, ang daming, well, especially si Alexa Bertolano yung nagsimula para dito sa Bakolad Tay Tung. But this girl really took over when things got really rough para dito sa Thunderbolts.
I don't think I need to introduce her again. Her game speaks for itself. No other than the Super Ilongga from Bakolad Tay Tung, Rose Almendralejo. Just very successful. Actually, hindi nga siya babad na babad sa buong game. She was coming in and out, and now she's all smiles because it's over. But then that 10 points coming from 8 attacks and 2 service aces, just the MVP, very obvious. No, it's not a question anymore, and you all saw it. And Almendralejo, walang kapaguran, you know, just showing us the MVP that she truly is.
Let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart's Power All 99 with 10 gig of data, only access to Facebook or TikTok, plus unlimited calls and text to all. Load now. Set number 1. Dito lumamang agad yung Bakolad Tay Tung just when you thought that it was gonna be a blowout because they were already ahead by 8 points, 11-3. Nakabalik ang Holy Rosary College, Cathy. They were able to tie it at 13 apiece. Pero lumayo din naman yung Bakolad Tay Tung bandang dulo dito ng set number 1.
You know, as I mentioned earlier, Ken, it was their experience that actually helped them win this game, Ken. Kasi if they weren't that experienced and hindi ganun kadaming games ang nilaro nila together, mahihirapan sila mag-figure out how to end and win a match. But then, it's too much games played for Ken that really helped them adjust. And also, Coach Ian didn't even seem very rattled, no? Meron lang siyang mga times na nagpanic na siguro siya, but you know what? Yung gagawin lang niya, papasok niya si Almendralejo, and that was it. And in the set number 2, of course, Ken, nakita naman natin, dumikit talaga itong Holy Rosary College. Their defense was very, very, not flawless, but it was way better than what they had in the first set. And of course, itong si Rose Almendralejo who just waved at us right now and all smiles. Nakita mo naman yung experience niya, Ken. And then itong si Bulak, as I mentioned earlier, pumorsyento na lang din talaga. Hindi na siya nag-risk, hindi na naghanap ng iba. Nandun na sa harap niya yung solusyon na hinahanap nila the whole game.
And naghabol yung Bakolad Tay Tung in set number 2. They were down by 5 but they were able to pull through, winning the second set 25-22. And how about the Thunderbolts now 3-0? And again, those were our Smart Powered Up plays. We check out the stats here, Kathy. Actually, dikit na dikit to, considering kahit straight sets yung naging panalo nitong Thunderbolts.
You know, the attacks of Bakolad Tay Tung is 26 compared to 19. But, you know, I want to emphasize this, Ken, the blocks. 2 from Holy Rosary and none from Bakolad Tay Tung. you know why I want to emphasize this? Because Holy Rosary College are way shorter than the players of Bakolad Tay Tung, especially in the middle. Their service aces are the same. Their opponent errors, ang dami lang din talagang galing na errors dito sa Holy Rosary. But then, it was a well-fought game coming from Holy Rosary College.
Eh, meron pa tayong 5 matches after that one. De La Salle pa kontra BTT Academy, UPIS versus NU Nazareth School. Then Bakolad Tay Tung will return kalaban ang Chiang Kai-shek College. 5th match, Naga College Foundation kontra University of Perpetual Health System Delta. And to cap things off in the preliminary phase, NU Nazareth School will take on UST. And we'll be back for our second match in just a bit. Don't go away. This is the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League.